Have you ever wondered why some individuals consistently experience good fortune and success, while others struggle? Do you feel destined for greatness but haven't yet discovered your path? Your presence here is not coincidental. Divine guidance has led you to this message at this precise moment. Your struggles end now. Financial worries are no longer your burden, prosperity is God's responsibility. Remain until the conclusion. The information you are about to receive will permanently alter your life. 1. Prosperity is no longer contingent upon individual effort. In contemporary society, the prevailing belief regarding financial prosperity centers on the tenets of diligent work, strategic planning, and unwavering effort. This perspective, however, is directly challenged within the presented video, which posits a fundamentally different, spiritually oriented paradigm. The video asserts that material wealth is not solely, or even primarily, the product of individual labor, but rather a divinely bestowed gift, a manifestation of grace. The central argument emphasizes a shift in human responsibility. Instead of striving, struggling, and anxiously pursuing financial security, individuals are urged to cultivate a posture of receptive faith. This faith, the video contends, is the key. It is through unwavering trust and acceptance that prosperity is unlocked. The attainment of wealth, therefore, is not a consequence of relentless self-effort, but rather a divinely ordained outcome, a sacred commitment fulfilled when an individual is deemed worthy by a higher power. This perspective fundamentally redefines the relationship between human action and material success, prioritizing spiritual readiness over relentless pursuit. The elimination of financial struggle and pressure is a central tenet of this message. Humanity is liberated from the relentless burden of financial anxiety and the ceaseless pursuit of wealth. This liberation manifests in several key arguments. The message rejects the debilitating cycle of exhaustive labor yielding insufficient financial reward. It advocates abandoning the oppressive pressure of self-reliance in favor of unwavering faith in divine provision. Wealth, therefore, is not the product of individual striving, but rather a consequence of unwavering loyalty and devotion to a higher power. This assertion challenges the prevailing societal emphasis on material acquisition through personal effort, proposing instead a paradigm shift towards spiritual fulfillment as the primary source of abundance. The inherent implication is that true prosperity lies not in material wealth, but in a spiritual connection that transcends the limitations of earthly concerns. This perspective offers a radical alternative to the pervasive anxieties of modern life. Suggesting a path to liberation from the relentless pursuit of financial security, the video utilizes the potent metaphor of an inexhaustible river to illustrate God's provision of abundance. This imagery powerfully asserts that wealth is not a finite resource, but rather an unending stream. No matter the volume drawn, the river continues to replenish itself, overflowing with prosperity. This visual representation emphatically refutes the notion that financial flourishing is constrained by personal circumstances, economic downturns, or individual effort. The video boldly proclaims that true prosperity transcends limitations, existing as a divinely ordained, perpetual flow, readily available to those who align themselves with divine principles. It is a declaration of unwavering faith in an unlimited source of wealth, a testament to the boundless generosity of the divine provider. The abdication of personal responsibility to a divine entity represents a significant theological shift. A crucial element of this transfer involves the relinquishment of financial accountability from the individual to God. The individual is absolved from the burden of procuring sustenance. This responsibility is explicitly assumed by the divine. Prosperity, therefore, becomes an assured outcome, independent of the vicissitudes of earthly existence. The intended audience is exhorted to abandon anxieties and embrace unwavering faith in the divinely ordained plan. This assertion of divine providence effectively removes the individual's agency in matters of material well-being, placing complete reliance upon a higher power for both sustenance and security. The inherent risk and uncertainty associated with personal financial management are thus eliminated, replaced by a guaranteed state of abundance predicated upon absolute trust in the divine plan. The video advocates a paradigm shift in financial thinking. Instead of striving for wealth, one should cultivate an abundance mindset to attract it. This approach posits that prosperity is not solely achieved through exertion, but rather through a fundamental realignment of one's beliefs and expectations. Central to this philosophy is unwavering faith, coupled with profound gratitude and acceptance of the inherent potential for wealth. The video asserts that those who fully trust in a higher power, and cultivate a mindset of abundance, will naturally attract financial prosperity. It explicitly rejects the notion that relentless effort alone guarantees financial success, instead emphasizing the power of belief, appreciation, and a receptive attitude as the primary drivers of wealth accumulation. This transformative approach encourages a shift from a struggle-based mentality to one of confident expectation and unwavering faith in a higher power's provision. 2. Trust in God's plan. The concept of God's plan posits that each chosen individual possesses a preordained, divinely orchestrated path to prosperity. This is not a self-constructed blueprint, but rather a sacred destiny, immutably fixed. Central tenets of this belief system include the assertion that God has predetermined one's life trajectory, encompassing wealth, success, and happiness. Nothing is accidental. Every event, seemingly random or chaotic, is an integral component of this overarching plan. The individual's role is not one of active pursuit or discovery of this plan, but rather one of unwavering faith and passive obedience to its unfolding. Instead of succumbing to anxieties about the future, viewers are exhorted to place absolute trust in divine guidance and the inherent wisdom of God's predetermined design. This unwavering faith, the argument asserts, is the key to unlocking the prosperity and fulfillment promised within the framework of God's preordained plan. The inherent uncertainties and challenges of life are thus reframed not as obstacles, but as necessary components of a divinely orchestrated journey towards ultimate success and spiritual enrichment. Eliminate worry and doubt. One of the most significant impediments to prosperity is the insidious presence of doubt and anxiety. This message encourages viewers to decisively cease their financial, professional, and existential anxieties. It asserts that all things are divinely orchestrated and perfectly aligned with a preordained plan. The imperative is to relinquish fear and wholeheartedly focus on living a life in accordance with God's will. Consider the analogy of a child. A child experiences no anxiety regarding their next meal because of an inherent trust in their parents' provision. Similarly, humanity must cultivate an unwavering faith in God's comprehensive and abundant provision. Right arrow. This complete trust empowers individuals to live liberated from the oppressive weight of pressure and apprehension, fostering a life characterized by peace and unwavering confidence in a higher power. Divine providence is immutable and insurmountable. The video asserts the unwavering and unalterable nature of God's plan, impervious to human intervention or circumstantial influence. Several key arguments are presented. Firstly, the attainment of prosperity is preordained and therefore beyond the capacity of any individual or event to impede. Secondly, despite the presence of current adversity, ultimate success remains an inevitable outcome. Thirdly, the pursuit of an independent path is rendered superfluous, as a divinely ordained trajectory is already established. This inherent certainty provides profound reassurance, eliminating anxieties associated with the potential for erroneous life choices. The video forcefully argues against the notion of free will as a significant determinant of one's destiny, emphasizing instead the absolute sovereignty of God's predetermined plan. This unwavering plan, it concludes, guarantees ultimate triumph, regardless of temporary setbacks or perceived obstacles. God's plan inherently incorporates trials and tribulations designed to refine and strengthen humanity. While God's plan constitutes a pathway to prosperity and ultimate fulfillment, it is undeniably a journey characterized by challenges and adversity. This is not a mere suggestion, but a fundamental truth. Trials are integral components of the divine design, serving as crucial instruments in the cultivation of faith, resilience, and perseverance. Difficulties, therefore, are not indicators of failure, but rather essential stepping stones toward eventual triumph. Individuals possessing unwavering faith will not succumb to despair, for they possess the unwavering conviction that challenges are transient and ultimately contribute to their spiritual and personal growth. The biblical narrative of Joseph serves as a potent example. Unjustly enslaved and subjected to profound injustices, he ultimately ascended to a position of immense power and influence in Egypt, a testament to the transformative power of enduring adversity. Obstacles, therefore, are not intended to impede human progress, but rather to test, refine, and elevate individuals to their highest potential, ultimately revealing their inherent strength and capacity for overcoming seemingly insurmountable odds. The inherent difficulties within God's plan are not arbitrary, they are purposeful and designed to forge character and deepen faith. Surrendering personal control and embracing divine guidance is a path to profound peace and fulfillment. The video asserts that striving for absolute control is ultimately futile. Instead, individuals should relinquish this self-imposed burden and accept that a higher power possesses superior wisdom and foresight. This involves abandoning self-directed planning and instead cultivating a receptive attitude, allowing divine inspiration to shape one's decisions and actions. The pursuit of success, defined by worldly metrics, becomes irrelevant. True success is preordained and achieved through unwavering faith and surrender. By ceasing the struggle for self-determined control, individuals unlock a state of tranquility and wholeness, recognizing that their lives are guided by a benevolent and omniscient force. This surrender is not passive resignation but an active choice to align oneself with a greater purpose, resulting in a life characterized by serenity and unwavering trust in a higher power, embracing blessings with gratitude, following the establishment of faith in God's plan. The crucial final step involves the grateful acceptance of blessings. This necessitates recognizing that prosperity is a divine gift, not solely the product of individual effort. A life lived in gratitude, rather than anxiety or doubt, is paramount. Furthermore, the utilization of wealth should be directed towards a higher purpose, transcending mere personal accumulation. Consequently, individuals possessing unwavering faith will not only achieve prosperity but will also actively contribute to the well-being of others, understanding that their abundance originates from a divine source. This understanding fosters a virtuous cycle of generosity and spiritual growth, solidifying the belief that material wealth is a tool for positive impact. A responsibility to be embraced, not a possession to be hoarded. The true measure of success, therefore, lies not in the accumulation of riches, but in the compassionate and purposeful deployment of those riches for the betterment of humanity, reflecting the divine origin of such blessings. 3. Wealth encompasses far more than mere financial assets. A comprehensive definition of wealth typically centers on financial assets, material possessions, and monetary success. However, a broader perspective, as highlighted in this discussion, asserts that divine prosperity encompasses far more than mere material wealth. It extends to a holistic well-being, encompassing several key dimensions of a fulfilling life. These elements of true wealth include robust physical and mental health, characterized by a strong physique, sharp intellect, and abundant energy. Furthermore, it necessitates the cultivation of meaningful and enduring relationships, fostering strong family bonds, lasting friendships, and significant connections with others. Crucially, genuine wealth incorporates inner peace, a state of being free from debilitating anxiety, paralyzing fear, and crippling stress about the future. Finally, a life of purpose and meaning is indispensable. This involves a clear understanding of one's life path, a passionate pursuit of one's goals, and a profound sense of contributing positively to the world. Therefore, the true measure of wealth lies not solely in the balance of a bank account, but rather in the overall quality and richness of one's life experience, encompassing physical, emotional, relational, and spiritual well-being, health, a cornerstone of true wealth. This video asserts that genuine prosperity is unattainable without robust health. While financial abundance may be achieved, a frail body and depleted spirit render the enjoyment of life impossible. True wealth encompasses a multifaceted definition of health, including robust physical well-being characterized by minimal illness and abundant energy, a sharp and agile mind, free from the debilitating effects of stress, anxiety, and depression, and the consistent practice of healthy habits, encompassing mindful self-care, nutritious eating, and regular physical activity. Therefore, divine prosperity, as understood in a holistic sense, bestows upon the blessed not only material wealth but also the invaluable gift of a healthy constitution, enabling the full and joyful experience of life. The pursuit of financial success should never come at the expense of physical and mental well-being. Rather, a balanced approach that prioritizes both is essential for achieving true and lasting prosperity. True wealth encompasses far more than monetary riches. It fundamentally necessitates profound and meaningful connections with others. The video asserts that genuine prosperity cannot exist in isolation. It thrives on the intricate tapestry of human relationships. A fulfilling life is characterized by strong familial bonds, demonstrably positive relationships with parents, spouses, and children, and authentic friendships characterized by genuine care and unwavering support. Furthermore, a robust sense of community, surrounded by like-minded individuals who share common values and beliefs, is crucial. The stark contrast is exemplified by an individual possessing millions of dollars yet experiencing profound isolation, lacking anyone with whom to share joys or seek solace during hardship. Such a scenario renders material wealth utterly meaningless. Therefore, true prosperity is not solely defined by financial abundance but, rather, by the cultivation and nurturing of significant relationships, fostering environments of reciprocal love and support. The absence of these vital connections leaves even the most financially successful individuals impoverished in the truest sense of the word. Inner peace, the ultimate state of prosperity. This video asserts that true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in the absence of anxiety, stress, and fear. It emphasizes freedom from financial pressure, grounded in the unwavering belief that divine providence ensures prosperity. Fear of the future is dispelled by the understanding that all unfolds according to a higher plan. Joy and contentment prevail, replacing any sense of lack or deficiency. The video powerfully counters the common misconception that material wealth equates to happiness, highlighting the paradox of individuals possessing significant financial resources yet remaining plagued by insecurity, stress, and dissatisfaction. It unequivocally declares that the peace bestowed by a higher power constitutes true riches. A tranquil mind, liberated from the shackles of worry, serves as the definitive hallmark of genuine affluence. The pursuit of wealth devoid of purpose and meaning is ultimately futile. This assertion is underscored by the understanding that financial success, absent a clearly defined life purpose, lacks intrinsic value. The act of working should not be solely for monetary gain, but rather for the creation of tangible value and the fulfillment of a higher calling. Individuals must recognize their inherent potential to contribute to something greater than themselves, embracing a life characterized by passion and unwavering direction. For instance, the success of a prominent entrepreneur is not solely measured by their financial accumulation, but rather by the positive impact their products or services have on the lives of countless individuals. The transformative power of discovering one's life purpose is undeniable. It fosters a profound sense of fulfillment, effectively eradicating feelings of emptiness and existential uncertainty. This inherent meaning provides a robust foundation for a life well lived, far surpassing the fleeting satisfaction derived from material wealth alone. The pursuit of purpose, therefore, is not merely an adjunct to financial success, but its very essence. The pursuit of financial well-being should not come at the expense of other crucial life aspects. While financial security is undeniably important, a singular focus on wealth accumulation, neglecting other essential elements, results in an incomplete and ultimately unsatisfying existence. True prosperity is defined by a harmonious balance across several key dimensions. Firstly, financial stability, possessing sufficient resources to ensure comfort and eliminate financial anxieties. Secondly, robust physical and mental health, enabling the full enjoyment of life's experiences. Thirdly, strong and supportive relationships, providing love, companionship, and a sense of belonging. Fourthly, inner peace and emotional well-being, cultivating resilience and minimizing stress and anxiety. Finally, a clearly defined sense of purpose, knowing one's contributions are meaningful and impactful. The synergistic interplay of these 5 elements is the cornerstone of genuine wealth, creating a life of holistic fulfillment and lasting satisfaction. Only when these facets are in equilibrium can one truly claim to have achieved comprehensive prosperity. Our mission: to leverage wealth for the benefit of others. Wealth is a divine endowment, not a possession to be hoarded, but a resource to be shared. Prosperity carries an inherent responsibility. Those blessed with abundance are obligated to leverage their assets for the betterment of society. Philanthropy is an expression of gratitude to the divine source. In giving, one actively participates in the fulfillment of a higher purpose on earth. True wealth, therefore, is not measured by the accumulation of assets, but by the positive impact those assets generate in the world. The stewardship of resources demands a commitment to social responsibility, ensuring that the benefits of prosperity extend beyond the individual to uplift communities and improve the human condition. This commitment transcends mere charity. It represents a fundamental acknowledgement of the interconnectedness of human existence and the moral imperative to contribute to the common good. The accumulation of wealth without the corresponding commitment to its ethical deployment is ultimately a failure to fulfill the inherent purpose of prosperity. The bestowal of significant wealth upon certain individuals is not a matter of divine caprice, but rather a strategic allocation of resources for the fulfillment of a higher purpose. Contrary to superficial interpretations, God does not arbitrarily enrich some while leaving others in want. Those blessed with substantial financial means are entrusted with a sacred responsibility. A stewardship demanding judicious and impactful utilization of their resources. The reasons for this divinely ordained distribution of wealth are multifaceted and profoundly significant. Firstly, it serves as a means to alleviate suffering and uplift those less fortunate, providing crucial support for charitable endeavors and community development initiatives. Secondly, it facilitates the advancement of education and the dissemination of knowledge, thereby contributing to societal progress and human flourishing. Thirdly, and perhaps most importantly, it empowers the propagation of God's kingdom on earth, fostering spiritual growth and expanding the reach of divine influence. Finally, the accumulation of wealth, when ethically managed, provides a platform for inspiring and guiding others towards righteous conduct, serving as a beacon of hope and a catalyst for positive change. Therefore, the wealthy are not merely beneficiaries of divine favor, but rather responsible stewards of prosperity, obligated to employ their resources in a manner that reflects both their privilege and their accountability to a higher power. Their actions should be a testament to the transformative potential of divinely bestowed wealth, demonstrating its capacity to serve as a powerful instrument for good in the world. The principle of giving, the more you give, the more you receive, is powerfully illustrated by the law of sowing and reaping. This principle asserts that generosity begets abundance, wealth is not diminished by sharing, but rather amplified. Divine blessing is bestowed upon those who utilize their resources to uplift others. Consider, for example, the affluent individual who establishes a free school, thereby providing educational opportunities to thousands of children. Or the entrepreneur who allocates a significant portion of their profits to charitable causes, experiencing concomitant growth in their business endeavors. These examples demonstrably refute the notion that generosity depletes wealth. Instead, it serves as a catalyst for its preservation and expansion. The act of giving, therefore, is not merely an altruistic endeavor, but a strategic investment in one's own prosperity and well-being, fostering a virtuous cycle of abundance and positive impact. This principle transcends mere material wealth. It applies equally to the sharing of knowledge, time, and compassion, yielding immeasurable returns in personal fulfillment and societal betterment. The profound distinction between selfish wealth and meaningful wealth is a critical one, often overlooked in discussions of prosperity. This video underscores the stark contrast between these two fundamentally different approaches to affluence. Firstly, selfish wealth is characterized by a singular focus on personal gain. A relentless accumulation of assets driven by avarice and a crippling fear of loss. Such individuals hoard their possessions, unwilling to share their abundance, and consequently experience a profound lack of inner peace. Their relentless pursuit of material wealth often proves ultimately futile, as the very assets they cling to so tightly fail to deliver genuine happiness or lasting fulfillment. Indeed, they may even be lost entirely. Conversely, meaningful wealth transcends the mere accumulation of assets. It is defined by the purposeful deployment of resources to benefit society, a commitment to sharing one's prosperity with others and contributing meaningfully to the common good. This approach fosters a life characterized by gratitude, inner peace, and a sense of purpose. Individuals who embrace meaningful wealth actively participate in fulfilling a higher calling, aligning their actions with a greater purpose, and thereby attracting continued blessings and prosperity. In essence, true wealth finds its value not in its mere possession, but in its capacity to effect positive change and contribute to the betterment of the world. The accumulation of wealth without the intention of using it for good is ultimately a hollow pursuit, devoid of lasting significance. Providing substantive support for impoverished and marginalized populations is a critical imperative. This encompasses the provision of essential resources such as nutritious food, potable water, and safe, adequate housing for those experiencing disadvantage. Furthermore, the creation of sustainable employment opportunities is paramount to fostering self-sufficiency and long-term economic empowerment. For example, a high-net-worth individual might demonstrate impactful philanthropy through the development of affordable housing initiatives targeting the homeless population, or by strategically investing in community-based projects designed to address systemic poverty and inequality. Such initiatives should be rigorously evaluated to ensure demonstrable positive outcomes and efficient allocation of resources. A commitment to transparency and accountability in the implementation and monitoring of these programs is essential to maximizing their effectiveness in building public trust. Investing in education and human capital development is paramount for societal progress. This necessitates a multifaceted approach encompassing the construction of schools and the provision of scholarships for underprivileged children. Furthermore, comprehensive skills training programs must be implemented to empower the younger generation and secure a brighter future. A compelling example of this philanthropic endeavor is a wealthy entrepreneur establishing a scholarship fund, thereby enabling thousands of students to pursue higher education opportunities. Such initiatives not only alleviate financial burdens but also cultivate a more skilled and productive workforce, contributing significantly to economic growth and national development. The long-term benefits of such investments far outweigh the initial costs, fostering a cycle of positive social and economic impact that transcends generations. Therefore, a concerted and sustained commitment to education and human capital development is not merely desirable but essential for a thriving and equitable society. Philanthropic endeavors encompass a broad spectrum of charitable and religious activities. This includes substantial financial contributions to charitable organizations, churches, and faith-based hospitals. Furthermore, it extends to the underwriting of missionary programs designed to disseminate religious messages and promote spiritual growth. A prime example would be a wealthy individual providing significant funding for the construction and maintenance of churches in underserved communities, thereby fostering both spiritual enrichment and tangible community support. Such initiatives demonstrate a proactive commitment to alleviating suffering and promoting societal well-being through both religious and secular channels. The strategic allocation of resources to these endeavors underscores a powerful commitment to positive social impact and the advancement of humanitarian goals. Leveraging wealth for positive impact necessitates a strategic approach beyond mere philanthropy. Investing in ethical and socially responsible businesses is paramount, fostering sustainable growth and contributing directly to societal development. Furthermore, the deployment of one's voice and influence to promote virtuous values is a crucial element of this responsibility. A compelling example would be a billionaire not only donating substantial sums to charitable causes but also actively leveraging their public profile to raise awareness and galvanize action on critical social issues. This proactive engagement transcends simple financial contributions, establishing a powerful model for impactful leadership and demonstrating a genuine commitment to positive social change. The effective utilization of wealth, therefore, involves a multifaceted strategy encompassing both financial investment in ethical enterprises and the assertive promotion of positive social values through the strategic use of influence and public platform. Significant responsibility accompanies wealth. The video asserts that affluence is not merely a privilege, but a weighty obligation. Divine expectation dictates that those blessed with prosperity should actively contribute to the well-being of others. The misuse of wealth, the video strongly implies, will inevitably lead to its forfeiture. Conversely, the judicious and compassionate application of resources will be met with further divine favor and increased prosperity. Therefore, wealth is inextricably linked to responsibility. It is not a commodity for selfish indulgence, but rather a powerful instrument for positive global transformation. The prudent steward of resources understands this inherent duty and acts accordingly, recognizing the ethical imperative to leverage their advantages for the betterment of society. 5. Dismiss doubt and embrace blessings. Doubt constitutes a significant impediment to prosperity. When individuals harbor doubt, they fundamentally fail to accept the divine provision of abundance. This lack of faith manifests as persistent financial anxiety, pervasive concerns about the future, and a pervasive sense of insecurity. Instead of trusting in and patiently awaiting the unfolding of God's plan, they question His divine intentions. This questioning undermines the very foundation of their faith and actively obstructs the path to prosperity. Doubt, therefore, serves not merely as a hindrance, but as a direct antagonist to the attainment of wealth and abundance, actively weakening the individual's belief in God's benevolent blessings and preventing the realization of their divinely ordained potential. The unwavering acceptance of God's plan, in contrast, fosters a mindset conducive to prosperity, allowing for the manifestation of abundance and the fulfillment of one's divinely appointed destiny. Doubt is not merely a psychological state. It is a potent force that demonstrably impacts tangible life outcomes. Individuals plagued by doubt often experience crippling financial anxieties, leading to a pronounced aversion to risk and the rejection of potentially lucrative opportunities. This hesitancy fosters procrastination and inaction, resulting in the forfeiture of significant blessings. The pervasive nature of doubt generates a negative energy field, effectively obstructing the flow of divine prosperity. Consider, for instance, an individual who forgoes a promising investment due to fear of failure, a decision that directly translates to missed opportunities for significant financial gain. Similarly, persistent financial anxieties, born from a lack of faith in providential abundance, cultivate feelings of insecurity and perpetuate a cycle of scarcity. In essence, those who harbor doubt preemptively close the doors to prosperity before it even has the chance to manifest. This self-imposed limitation prevents the realization of potential and reinforces a self-fulfilling prophecy of limitation and lack. The cultivation of faith and the conscious dismissal of doubt are therefore crucial for unlocking personal and financial success. Faith is the key that unlocks the abundant flow of prosperity. When individuals place unwavering trust in a higher power, they transcend financial anxieties and dedicate themselves to fulfilling their divinely ordained purpose. This unwavering faith fosters a profound sense of peace, born from the unshakable knowledge that all things are divinely orchestrated. Consequently, they readily embrace the blessings that manifest, unburdened by doubt or fear. This unwavering belief facilitates a transformative shift from a state of perceived scarcity to one of undeniable abundance. The inherent power of faith actively propels individuals toward a life of prosperity, not merely as a passive recipient of blessings, but as an active participant in a divinely guided plan. This active engagement with faith, therefore, is not simply a belief system, but a dynamic force that shapes reality and unlocks the potential for material and spiritual wealth. Embracing blessings with the right mindset, after discarding doubt, the next crucial step is preparing to receive the abundance divinely ordained, expanding your mindset to embrace prosperity. Do not confine yourself to limiting beliefs such as "I cannot be wealthy" or "I am unworthy." Understand that divine providence intends for you to prosper in order to fulfill your higher purpose. This requires a conscious shift in perspective, actively rejecting self-limiting narratives and embracing a belief in your inherent worthiness and capacity for abundance. Visualize your prosperity and actively cultivate a mindset of deservingness, cultivating gratitude before receiving blessings. Do not postpone gratitude until wealth manifests. Cultivate it now. Feel the joy and appreciation for even the smallest blessings in your life. This proactive approach of gratitude fosters a positive energetic field, attracting further blessings. An individual who consistently expresses gratitude, even in the absence of material wealth, will attract greater abundance because they reside in a state of positivity and unwavering faith. This is not mere sentimentality, it is a demonstrably effective strategy for attracting prosperity. The ethical stewardship of wealth. Upon receiving blessings, avoid self-centered accumulation. Instead, utilize your prosperity to create value for others and contribute to the greater good. Philanthropy and responsible investment are not merely optional. They are integral components of ethical wealth management. The more you give, the more you attract. This principle reflects a universal law of abundance. Generosity begets generosity, the fruits of discarding doubt and embracing blessings. When individuals eliminate doubt and live with unwavering faith, they experience transformative results, a consistent flow of financial resources, eliminating financial anxieties, profound inner peace, transcending fear of the future, the natural emergence of opportunities, attracting favorable circumstances without arduous effort, and a fulfilling end. Joyful life, characterized by a sense of purpose and completeness. The transformative power of faith. Unwavering faith is not passive acceptance. It is an active engagement with the divine plan. It is a commitment to aligning one's actions and beliefs with the principles of abundance and ethical stewardship. When an individual embraces this unwavering faith, their life undergoes a profound transformation, characterized by both material prosperity and profound inner peace. This transformation is not merely a matter of luck or chance, it is the natural consequence of aligning oneself with the universal laws governing abundance and prosperity. You now know the truth: abundance is your divine birthright. Claim it. Trust, have faith, and prepare to receive the prosperity flowing towards you. This is merely the beginning. Comment with the number 99 to activate the energy of abundance in your life. Like and subscribe for further transformative messages. Are you ready to embrace a life of limitless wealth? Act now, for you have been chosen.